Good morning. I am back with you one more time in my kitchen at home, and today I am going to show you how to make caramel sauce. When we finish it, we're going to add a little bit of sea salt to it, so we'll have a salted caramel sauce that we can serve with our desserts. All right, so caramel sauce. We have granulated sugar in a small tail pot. I have lemon juice, some water, some butter, and some heavy cream. I'm going to add the lemon juice to the water. I'm going to add the water to the sugar, and I am going to cook this until the sugar melts and the water evaporates and the whole mass caramelizes. So we'll watch that happen. So what you're seeing now is all the sugar has been moistened with the water and that little bit of lemon juice, and it is beginning to boil. What's important here is that we don't stir, because we don't want the sugar syrup to come in contact with any crystals that are on the inside edge of the pan. If that does occur, what we do is take a pastry brush, dip it in water, and wash the pan side down. I'm noticing just a little teeny bit of sugar crystals on the inside of the pan. So what I have is a pastry brush, and I'm just going to wash that crystal right down. And that's all you have to do. Dip and wash. The water drips down the side of the pan and washes the crystals away. We are going to watch this cook until it turns a golden amber color, and then we'll add the additional ingredients. The appearance of the sugar syrup is changing. All the water has evaporated out of it, and it's definitely looking thicker. We will, or I will give you an example of how it changes color. I'm not sure if you can notice, but it is beginning to turn slightly amber. It's not as clear as it was a bit ago. Again, you can see that it is getting darker. It seems to be getting darker on one side of the pan, and when that happens, then you can actually give the pan a little bit of a swirl to try and even it out, and we are. I'm going to stay with it now so you can see what happens. We have a little bit of light syrup in the center. The outer sides are amber colored, and again I'm going to swirl that pan to even it out. Now, I like a nice rich tasting caramel. I don't like a wimpy caramel sauce. You have to be careful that it doesn't get too dark, because it will have it'll actually have a burnt taste if you're not careful. I would say we're there. So I'm going to turn the heat off, and what you have to know is this will continue to cook even after the heat is off. I've just added about a third of the heavy cream to this mixture, and you can see it's boiling up and bubbling and acting up. So we only add a little at a time so we don't have a spill. And now I'm going to pour a little more in. And again, you'll see a lot of activity. And finally, I'll add the last third of that cream. And here I will take a spoon and blend it in. Turn the heat back on just to make sure everything is homogenized and well mixed. And what we have is a really delicious caramel sauce. We finish it by adding about 30 grams of butter. I'm just doing a small batch. So I've added the butter. I'm going to stir the butter in, and when it's all melted, which happens pretty dang quick, we'll be done. We'll add a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and that will be our salted caramel. If you like it a little bit saltier, you certainly may add a teeny bit more. That is how we make caramel sauce. So the key points here are to make sure you don't stir while the mixture is cooking, and be sure to wash down the sides of the pan so that you don't get any crystallization on the outside. And that is our caramel sauce. You all have a good day. Thanks.